the hammer?
So it's not going to anywhere. You don't even think about your own soul. You don't think about where you are going. You are talking about animals. You are a hard man.
You hate animals? Where is your justification? You don't need to. You know you don't need to.
I know, but...
Did you watch your sheep?
Yeah.
Did they suffer when they got their throat slashed?
Yeah.
It's haram to eat animals that have suffered, and you still eat them.
Is this the way they kill the animals in here in England?
Yeah. Yeah, where are you from?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia? Muslim? Okay. Are you both from Saudi Arabia?
No, he's from Kuwait.
Kuwait?
Oh, Kuwait.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's haram, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's haram.
Why did they use the electric?
That just stuns them first, because when you slice the throat of an animal while they're fully conscious, they suffer for up to a minute before dying.
Yeah.
The RSPCA actually did a study on this, which is why they don't certify halal meat anymore, because the suffering that the animals go through while they're trying to breathe through the hole.
They also use the hammer? Why is that legal, by the way?
I'm not sure that the bashing of the sheep is technically allowed anymore. Like, I'm not sure. Sometimes they use blunt instruments, but technically they use an electric or a bolt gun or a gas chamber.
Gun.
Bolt gun. It shoots a rod, comes out and goes back in. It's a concussion.
I know.
Yeah, so it makes them unconscious, then they cut. I think this is wrong.
Yeah.
I think animals
Deserve more mercy than...
Mercy?
Yeah.
and compassion, respect.
I know that you want to eat it, it's okay, but not in this way.
But what if
They have feeling.
they have feelings and they're, you know, like you experience vision, feelings, thoughts. Animals do as well. Maybe not the same, but they do.
Yeah.
And it matters to them. Their life matters to them. That's why they don't want to die. That's why you have to tie their feet when you cut their throat.
Yeah, that's why they are afraid.
If they were meant to be food, why do they want to survive, sir?
Because they have.
Why don't they come willingly? Why did God create animals to be scared? They don't want to be eaten.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
The God he created the animals. You have to kill me here, tear the blood out, and be eat. It's allowed. Cut me here, tear the blood out, and eat.
Dude. How in the fuck is, like, the UK English speaking, but they can't speak English? It's so bizarre. Like, they literally need to use English subtitles for English-speaking countries because you can't understand what fucking English people say. They kill the blood out by slitting the throat. Like, oh my god, how?
I'm trying to talk to 3 people, but I can also entertain you as well. What's that?
At the end, where is their soul going?
Where's it going?
Their soul, where is it going?
Their soul?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have evidence for a soul.
About your soul, where is it? Where is it going?
I don't know if I have a soul. Do I?
Oh, God gave us the dominion
Which God?
over fish.
Dominion doesn't mean cause suffering and slaughter.
I'm telling God, you are
Which God? Which Christian? Are you Christian?
my mouth. Don't speak my mouth.
Are you Christian?
Return it to you.
Are you Muslim?
I am
Don't
a Christian.
speak
But what
in
I'm
my
trying to
mouth.
say is that, you know, God gave you dominion to eat the fish out.
So we can torture animals?
That soul is not going to anywhere. You better look after the.
Can we torture animals? Can we torture animals?
I think Joey might be talking to a troglodyte.
Can I what?
Is it okay to torture animals if we have dominion?
Which torture?
You know, torture causes suffering.
What kind of suffering?
Can we cause them suffering if we have dominion?
What about the woman being like you?
No.
that
I'm
have
just
soul,
talking
that
about-
have- that can speak like you. That is going through a lot, you know, on the street.
Is suffering bad?
After that. Well, what about the animal that God gave you dominion to eat and to, you know, whatever you
To treat how we
So
want?
it's not going to anywhere. You don't even think about your own soul. You don't think about where you are going. You are talking about animal. You are a animal.
Do you hate animals? What,
Well,
do you
thank you
agree
for
with
that.
She was saying that God gave us dominion over animals. Do you think dominion means we can do this to them?
No?
Why not? God is all loving, the most loving.
Yeah. He's mercy with us. Why
Merciful?
are not mercy with those animals? We have the power, they don't have any power.
So we have power over them.
Yeah.
Right? We are abusing our power over them.
They are too weak. They can't...
They can't defend themselves.
Yeah. And we know that the God tell us that we should treat the animals,
With mercy.
every life.
Bro, is everybody in the UK, like, actually mentally retarded? Every time I see activism, either in the UK or Australia, just everyone is a complete and utter retard.
Every life's matter. We couldn't harm anyone because like the karma, you know the karma?
Yeah.
It's work even with the animals. There is a woman in our religion, Prophet Muhammad says, she didn't let the cat eat and she died, the cat. And she go to the hell, the woman. So that's all because what she did to the cat.
Yeah.
What do you think about those people who kill thousands of animals all the day?
Well,
This way.
when you think of halal certification, right, you can never trust what's behind the label.
Yeah.
You're putting your trust in who? Industry.
Fine.
Do you buy your meat?
Here, I don't eat any.
Saudi Arabia or Kuwait?
Yeah, Saudi Arabia, because there is special braces for the animals and the way they killed. So the government know everything happening there. There's cameras, there's everything.
There's cameras in slaughterhouses in the UK too called CCTV cameras.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. They don't release that to the public. Do you get to watch? If you want now, you can watch live on cameras in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I bring my sheep. And I ask.
You take, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't eat milk or eggs or fish or...
Yeah, we eat.
Okay.
But in here we don't.
Okay.
Because we don't trust
What do you do here?
only vegetables.
Vegan.
Yeah.
Do you eat milk here?
No.
Eggs here?
No.
No fish? Oh, you're vegan here?
No. Yeah.
Vegan?
Yeah, because we know what's happening here, and we don't trust the restaurants there, even with but halal, because we know there's.
Yeah, because here, they factory farm the chickens in these big sheds. They take them to the halal slaughterhouse, which is just a production line. It's big factories, and then they put halal stamp. Is this halal?
But they should cut the.
Yeah, some are stunned, some are non-stunned halal. But in the farm, factory farm, they're suffering.
Yeah.
Then they go to the slaughterhouse, halal slaughter, halal label. This is haram.
I think it's halal.
They're causing animal suffering. You're not supposed to cause animal suffering. Now, one step further, right? There's no halal guidelines for fish, eggs, or milk.
Yeah.
These guidelines were written before there was this population, before there was factories, before everyone wanted milk and eggs.
Yeah, it's a business now. It wasn't like a business. It was for our life. We need
It was
to
when
eat.
you needed to.
Yeah.
So when you
Right now, they've made it like it's business.
so when you do this unjustly, if you take an animal's life unjustly, you will be judged. Yeah.
Here we go. What does unjustly mean? Like, it's so ridiculous. Why is Joey trying to argue veganism while using a non-secular belief structure that doesn't grant animals rights? Like, he even used the word unjustly. So, like, what? If I use halal slaughter practices, it's okay to kill animals, according to him? Like, it's just fucking retarded.
True.
Yeah.
Even a sparrow. Where is our justification, even in Saudi Arabia, to slash an animal's throat to eat them? You know you can be vegan.
Yeah, I know.
So where is your justification? You don't need to. You know you don't need to.
I know. But I think it's better than killing them with the electric or hammer.
Back then, this was all they had. Sharp knife, don't let them see each other, pray to Allah. That's all they had.
Yeah.
They didn't have bolt guns to put them out quick. True?
Yeah.
Because if there was a better way, Prophet Muhammad was, there's a better way.
Yeah.
Now, this day and age, there is a better way. Vegan. That is the most compassionate.
I know, but
It's permissible.
it's possible to be vegan, but it's too hard for some people who used to eat meat and chicken.
Habits.
Yeah.
But you won't say, oh, you know, I'm Muslim now, but it's too hard for me to stop drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
It's haram.
It's haram.
Yeah.
But it's not haram to eat.
I'm saying fish, eggs, and milk are all haram because we know fish feel pain.
But I mean, it's haram in this way. If it
There's
was
no-
a normal way,
there's no
so people
guideline.
are fishing, and
There's no guideline. There's no halal slaughter for fish.
you know, if you take the fish from the water, you not put it in a farm and treat it like the business.
Or they scoop them up in a big net and they drop them on a boat and they suffer to death.
Yeah, I know this way is not a good way.
No,
I
even
mean, if you go by yourself fishing or buy the fish from local fishman, you know, you
The
trust.
fish suffer when they dragged out the ocean.
It suffer always
Why isn't fish haram?
because you need to eat it.
No. Okay, why do you need to?
The protein and the vitamins and it's type of food.
So if you needed to, then it would be justified. But you don't need to. I don't eat fish. Not for 10 years.
Yeah,
And I get protein.
You can choose.
Let me do it. I get protein.
Yeah.
10 years vegan. I get minerals.
I fucked your wife, bitch.
I know you didn't. Thanks for the donation, Axel.
Vitamins. Anything I need. Yeah?
Yeah.
No killing fish.
But that doesn't mean you can't eat meat. We have fish. You should treat the animals better, but that doesn't mean you can't eat it. If you want to eat this animal, it's okay, but don't kill it in this way.
But they are being killed in a horrible way.
Yeah, this is horrible.
So when you buy fish, they come from a fishing boat.
Yeah.
And they all suffered. What is more halal? Eating fish or not eating fish?
Both.
Like, again, Joey isn't actually arguing for animal rights. He's just arguing for animal welfare. He hasn't actually made an argument against the idea of killing an animal, you know, humanely, quote unquote, where they don't suffer. And then, like, what's the argument? Like, he's just saying, oh, when it's unjust, or, oh, you're causing them pain. And, okay, well, what if they weren't causing an animal any pain when they kill them? Like, then they're just going to justify eating meat if they buy, like, halal slaughter or free range or some stupid bullshit. He's not actually arguing for the idea of animal rights where regardless of how you kill them, it's still wrong.
Yeah, but one's suffering and one is not.
But you are suffering right now.
No.
You are suffering.
Not like the fish suffer.
Yeah, not like the fish, but everyone suffer.
No.
You know, this is the life.
No, brother, there's
But-
strict guidelines in Islam.
Yeah.
There's strict guidelines on killing cows, on killing lamb,
Ow.
and you can't cause animals suffering unjustly. True?
Yeah, true.
Okay, now fish are
But
being
you
caused...
can eat them.
But it's haram to eat animals that have suffered.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Cause
telling you.
suffering.
Yeah. Don't let them suffer.
But they do suffer.
I know.
They do suffer, and you still eat them.
I still eat them, but
don't need to.
Not in here because I know it's suffering here.
But you don't need to.
My country, I know the way they kill the animal.
Did you watch your sheep?
Yeah.
Okay, did they suffer when they got their throat slashed?
Yeah. But not with like this.
They suffered though, didn't they?
Everyone will suffer.
Did your
when
sheep
he
want to
does.
die?
No. Do you want to die? No one wants to
So
die.
if your sheep didn't want to die, what's the most merciful? Cutting their throat when you don't need to?
Yeah.
Or letting them live? What's the most merciful?
Let him live.
So why aren't you being the most merciful?
Because we want to eat them.
If I had a lamb, I would look after them and I would never kill them. Only if they got so sick that they could no longer live and I was doing them mercy.
What let you think this is mercy?
It's the right thing to do, leaving, if they can't
Who
be
told
helped,
you this is right?
because it's mercy.
How do you know this is mercy? Maybe the sheep don't want to die.
No, they...
If you are
because
sick, do you want to die?
if it's so bad
Yeah.
that I cannot be saved,
Yeah.
and all I'm going to do is suffer so...
Yeah.
I would want you to... Yes. If you're suffering really, really, really badly and it's going to be prolonged for the next year and you know you're going to die, it's not merciful
do you know?
to help you die.
Maybe you will...
No, if
No,
you do know.
maybe
No, brother,
you will be
if you do
good
know.
in
I'm
future.
just saying if you do know. It's better to die then.
No.
You want to go through that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I wouldn't do it for you then.
Yeah, you can make
That's the most
decision
merciful.
because you have a brain.
But
can
you're not
talk.
talk- my brother,
Why
what's
did
your
you
name?
pick Abdullah.
So, Abdullah, you're talking about to eat them.
Yeah.
I'm talking about to help them. What you're doing is not helping them.
And
You're-
what are you doing?
You're
It's not
criticizing
helping.
me to help them when I'm helping them.
This is not helping.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you killed her.
No,
You killed
when your
this
dog,
animal.
so when your dog is really, really, really sick,
Yeah.
and you take him to the vet,
Yeah.
and they say they are suffering really badly, we cannot help them. The most ethical, humane, compassionate thing we can do is to give them an injection so they go to sleep. Would you not do it? Would you keep them alive and suffering?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Because
that's wrong.
I don't know that future.
That's not merciful.
Maybe they will getting better in future.
Even if they won't?
Yeah.
Even
Did you
if
ask them?
they don't know, but
you ask them?
the dogs don't know. But
Yeah, the
vet
dogs
knows.
don't know. So what makes you take the decision and they don't know?
Because I would do it.
This is one of the dumbest fucking debates I've ever seen Joey engage in. Why doesn't Joey just run name the trait with this fucking idiot? Like, he didn't actually advocate for animal rights. He was making welfarist arguments, and now he's arguing with him about fucking mercy killing. Like, for what fucking reason?
For my own child. So it's way different. I wouldn't cut their head off and eat them because I wanted a
But
sandwich.
you will kill them. Both are killing.
It's mercy.
No,
No,
you
that's
said it's
different.
mercy. And I said
One's
this is-
murder.
Both of them are murder.
One is against their will, the other is for their mercy. It's different.
Every way is against their will.
No, it's
They
not.
didn't choose to die.
No, have you ever had a family member that's terminally ill?
No.
They want to die. It's horrible. Every second of existence is horrible for them. There's no helping them. So the most merciful thing is to do what you do now and be a vegan. It's always halal, unless there's alcohol in some dessert that you can check. It's always halal. Don't have to go trusting some business that's making money off slaughtering animals, which I don't even know if that's haram. It's weird now because it's all factories and
I don't know.
why aren't you a vegan? It's compatible with your religion. If you believe God is watching, you have a choice every day to be the most compassionate.
Yeah, I know.
And every time you don't make that, you know you're...
I asked God to be better than this, but I'm telling you, this is what's happened.
How do you know
I
God is through me?
I told you, I get used to this. So it's hard
Not
to
an
change.
excuse. You can change because you do it here. You don't trust halal labels here. You already do it. So don't tell me you can't.
Yeah, I can't do it for a month of 10 days, but not for all my life.
Only you know the truth.
Yeah.
You saying it's
Yeah,
too
I
hard?
told you that-
I don't believe you. You know inside your heart if you can do it. I think you can. I can do it for 10 years. How old are you? I'm 23. When I was 23, I had no education. I went vegan 3 years later at 26. I've been vegan ever since. I'm 36 now. If I can do it, you can do it. Are you educated?
Yeah.
You're educated? I was uneducated.
This guy's retarded. Retarded. He probably fucks goats for a living. Joey gave him no fucking reason to go vegan whatsoever. That was one of his worst debates I've ever seen.
Aber bist du schon vegan? Bist du schon vegan?
Ich bin leider nicht vegan, weil I was raised like this.
Yeah, I was raised like this too. But is the way that we were raised a good reason to murder animals?
It's not the reason, you're right, but the reason, there's no reason. Okay, so I think I'm not killing animals. I'm just, being a part of the consumers. I'm not killing animals.
But that's outsourcing your responsibility to the moral of society. If society is doing something wrong and you are not actively taking a stance back away from it, then you are part of this violence against animals. You're contributing to it.
That's fact.
Yeah.
That's fact.
If the default is slavery and you also pay for animal slaves, then you are an animal enslaver and a murderer.
I'm gonna say you're right, but I was raised like that, so I'm trying to, update myself.
Yeah.
Like how I was raised, because if you think when we grow up or when we are kids, we used to like drink milk and
Baby cow tit juice.
so I don't know. It's a thing that I just brought into. So I have to change my ways, and to make that step, I have to meet somebody like you.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
So who's like fighting for these changes in the world? So I think you're right.
So we should be vegan, right?
It's not easy to to switch.
But just to sum this up, you think that you should be vegan, but it's still difficult because your habits are the way that you were raised.
I think I should not be vegan. I think where I can start is like being vegetarian.
But what is the milk industry? Do you know about the milk industry?
No, I for real, I don't really know what they are doing over there, but I only know that bio things are good.
But what? Bio things are good. You know that? Or do you believe that because they indoctrinated you?
Yeah, they indoctrinated and they give us the trust, so,
You just choose to believe.
But it's not true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in fact, you got the fact, yeah.
In German we say, sie verkaufen dich für dumm. They keep you stupid. They print like the grinning cows on the milk, When you buy milk, you see a grinning cow. But that's not the truth.
That's not the truth.
Why does a cow make milk?
To feed his baby.
Yes, so what happens to the baby?
The baby's getting milk like me.
No, usually they're taken away within like the first 24 hours of birth, and they're kept in a calf igloo where they're separated from their mothers. If they are male, they do not give milk.
Dude, you know what's so fucking annoying? When I first made my YouTube channel, for some reason, there was a lot of like Indian people watching my content, and they would leave comments like, "Oh yeah, you're so right, vegetarianism is so good." And then they'd link me some fucking Indian vegetarian bodybuilder who would like eat cow colostrum and shit. It was so fucking annoying. It's like these dumbasses weren't fucking listening to anything I was saying, and they thought I was promoting vegetarianism and fucking cow drinking.
So for the dairy industry, they are not profitable, so the male calves are all killed for veal. So that blood is on your hand as a vegetarian too. Also, the mother cows, they have to be impregnated. So how does that happen? Do you know about that process?
I don't really know. I think the man meets with the woman and they just do their thing and vibes.
Well, it's not that way. Either a bull that is very much genetically modified, so he's very heavy and hurts the cow, is put on top of her, but in 90% of the cases it's artificial insemination, where a human puts their arm into her rectum and a rod into her vagina, and he inseminates her with sperm that has been stolen from a bull who has been anally electrocuted with an anal dildo to come. And then she is fisted and made pregnant. So how would we call that if we would do that to a woman unconsensually?
I mean, this word is not like the word that you used to.
It's rape.
It's you say. So I think it's the same that the animals are getting treated that way, the human are getting treated that way, but nobody sees. Because
that's why we are here, the animal rights activists, to make you see and to make good people like you who are against rape, who are against slavery, to make you be vegan and align your morals with your actions. Because you say this is wrong, I see you flinch at the thought of animals being abused in that way, but you pay for these products.
I mean, I don't. Hey, you got the fact, but the thing is, I'm not eating meat like the others. But I'm not the.
I'm not eating humans like the others. I just eat one human every week.
But it's no. What I'm trying to say is like I don't consume too much like the rich people do, because
what's too much? Every piece is too much because it's the body of someone else.
Yeah.
Like his body is his. I can't take his leg and say, yeah, I don't consume too much. I didn't eat his arm as well.
Just one.
Just one arm, just one leg, just one butt cheek. What the fuck? It's an animal that's being enslaved. You're contributing to a system of violence and oppression, of slavery, of physical abuse. There's no enough. There's no adequate amount if you do that. It's never adequate to abuse your body, just as it isn't adequate to abuse the body of an animal.
Yeah, that's facts. The thing is, I don't really know what the industry right here is doing, but where I came from.
Well, now you do. They're abusing and enslaving animals.
Yeah.
How is there a good way to do that?
There's not a good way to abuse animals.
But you're paying for that.
The thing is, I was not raised in Germany.
Yeah, but
where I
you-
came from, the animals are happy. I'm from Ghana.
You said there's no good way to kill and abuse animals, but then you say, but in Ghana the animals are happy. So there's a contradiction here.
You just,
Do happy
you don't-
animals want to be eaten by you?
No.
Do happy animals want to go to the slaughterhouse,
I'm
be
just
taken away
saying-
from their family?
What I was just trying to say is
You're not in Ghana anyways.
this fact. And,
Yeah.
and the way I was raised in Ghana.
It's still
the way-
wrong with the animals.
Can I talk?
But it's still wrong.
It's wrong, but
Yeah.
it's the fact that you trying to tell me that I'm wrong right now
Yeah.
for things that I don't really had time to take the progress and the updates. You know, this is what I'm talking
You
about.
obviously know my video, so you know my content. You came up to me, so it's not
Hey,
true that you didn't have the
I
time or possibility to reflect that.
Nay, I don't really know what you're doing, but
Well,
I
but that's
I
on
didn't
you then,
see
if you
wait.
didn't look into those things.
This is what I'm talking
yeah.
about, but it's a process because ain't nobody's perfect, you know.
Right.
But maybe you were perfect.
No.
So I know I'm imperfect.
So you have to be vegan.
I think I'm gonna start in a vegetarian.
What does vegetarian, what's that for the animals? You're still abusing, murdering, a milk cow is treated worse than a meat cow is
The
usually
thing
treated.
is, I will eat fish
Why?
because fish is it's I'ma just eat
Because
fish.
you just don't like that animals breathe in the element that they can breathe?
No.
But
no,
obviously, would you put a dog underwater?
Would you?
No,
But
I'm not eating dog.
But why would you put a fish out of the water? It's the same.
It's the same, but I'm not the person who's doing this.
Wow, I'm not the person. I'm paying someone to slaughter and kill your family, and then I will eat them. But I'm not the person who did the act of the violence, so I'm fine. No, I paid for that violence, and you're paying for that violence, be it dog or fish. It's the same. It's called speciesism. It's like racism towards animals.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you eat a dog but a fish? Yes. Where's the ethically significant difference?
The thing is,
Is it their skin color?
no, you can talk about this black and white stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
it's the same.
because
It's racism.
No, it's not racism.
It's speciesism.
It's
Racism
not
to
racism.
animals.
The thing is, you trying to give me you know, you trying to say that like I am the one who is doing this, who's supporting this.
Yeah, now you know what happens when you consume these products, so it's your responsibility. You can't say, I'm not the one who killed the animals. You literally eat their flesh, you drink their milk, it's their bodies. So it's
Can
on
I
you.
tell you something that I can just tell you? Like I know you trying to change the world. Like I'm trying to do it at my way.
Right now I'm just trying to align your actions with your morals. I don't even have to change your morals.
The
You
thing is,
already believe that animal abuse is wrong.
She don't really want to let me talk. Okay, but it's fact. I know this is your content, and I respect you, and I am not the person who want to make this world the worst place to live. So I'm trying to progress on myself, and I know it's not easy for me, but still I'm going to do the best of my best.
So you will be vegan because that's the least. Not
This is what
not
I'm-
doing
yeah,
violence to others.
This is what
like
I'm
me
saying.
not
This is what
hitting
I'm saying.
him, that's
Not even the best. It's just normal. He's not saying thank you for me not hitting him, but me hitting him would be bad. And if you're vegetarian or if you're non-vegan in any other way, or if you putting fish out of water, then you are abusing animals, and that's terrible. So if you want to be the best version of yourself, start with not being a brutal murderer of animals. Start with stopping to defend your violence towards
I'm
animals.
not trying to stop to defend myself. I'm trying to express the way I was raised, and I'm trying to tell you, like I've seen it, and I'm trying to progress on it, and it's not easy because
What's difficult to simply say no, thank you, I don't contribute to animal slavery?
I will
Can
not
I
buy
ask
these
you a
products.
question? Like when did you start to stop to eat?
4 years ago, and I regret every single day that I contributed to animal slavery.
Yeah, but just be honest. How was it going? I mean, like how?
As soon as I made the connection that this is a Holocaust, if those
How
were
did you
humans,
do-
we would call it
How
Holocaust.
did you do the connection? The connection?
Somebody told me in a conversation where we simply related the mass of the victims to the Holocaust of the Second World War. They said, I made that example, and they said you can't compare it, they're just animals. And in the moment where he said they're just animals, I had this light switch, and I thought, he sounds like a racist who says they're just black people, they're just women, they're just gay. And I was like, you're sounding like a racist. We would call this slavery Holocaust if those were humans in those concentration camps, in those slave camps.
Would you ever want to do a 1v1 in COD? Not really. I do like the gunfight mode where it's 2v2. That's pretty fun.
Right now. And as soon as I said that, I felt like a massive hypocrite, because what the fuck, if I'm against slavery, if I'm against racism and the Holocaust, then I cannot support these atrocities towards animals if I say that we would call it that way and there's no ethically significant difference. So that moment in that conversation made me go vegan from now to forever. Yes.
Okay, yeah, this is a big move, and this is what I'm trying to do. So it's not easy, and I think after talking to you, you know, we're in the progress. We're doing this.
But the thing is, it's not such a big move because you're already, if you're just the practical part. Veganism isn't just the way you're eating, just for the record.
Yeah.
But just the practical part, you are already eating more than 70% plant-based foods. Even if you eat a burger, the burger bun is vegan, the salad is vegan, the ketchup is vegan, the fries are vegan. So from the calorie points, even if you eat a muesli in the morning, the oatmeal is vegan, the fruits are vegan, the raisins are vegan. You know, the nuts, the seeds, the grains, the vegetables. You eat all these things.
This is what we're eating.
Yeah, awesome.
And
so
this
you
is-
eat just that?
And leave out the
I
rest.
cannot tell you that I'm not, you know, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
The thing is, I think it's better if you might come to my house and let me show you what I have in my.
Even if it's 99% just leek and grass, but there's one tortured part of a baby animal or the stolen milk of a mother who cried tears at the slaughterhouse for their child, I will talk to you in exactly the same way because, like I said, it's not a matter of consume more than it is a moral stance against slavery and abuse. And only if you understand the moral part of it, you will actually also fight for it. And it's not just a matter of how little animal products you consume. It's a matter of, do you respect animals as persons or will you treat their bodies as slaves? So what should it be, vegan or animal enslaver?
Vegan.
Vegan from now on. Congratulations, we have a new vegan. That's amazing. Watch the movie Dominion on here. It will show you what you do to animals or other non-vegans do to animals. And from now on, you can be a great vegan.
Amazing.
Did you see the LBP about the pending litigation? I don't know what you're talking about. What does LBP stand for?
All right. So.
Yeah, we have to get out.
Yeah, me too. Nice. Vegan game. This was too much.
Just one more thing, because
Yeah.
it's not a way. It's not. If you see it as a way, as a journey, then this journey is plastered with body parts. Just make the choice. Ah, yeah, she was right. She wasn't very sympathetical.
I mean,
and,
I know
just
you
make
were
the
right,
choice,
and I already told you that you were right. But it's like it's a process for me, for myself, because if I think I have other problems to solve before I go to that point. So what I want.
What do you mean lean beef patty pending litigation? What are you talking about?
What I want to really tell you guys is like I will start from Germany. In Germany, people have problem in their mind, and there's where we can start, to help each other. And after this, we can, do the progress, do the work.
But the most important thing in our life as humans is how we treat weaker ones, and it doesn't matter if
If they are
that's
human
fact, that's
babies
fact.
or
Yeah, that's
baby
fact.
animals.
Yeah, you fact.
Yeah?
So before I figure out whatever else in my life, I will figure out how not to hurt babies, weaker ones. The animals are babies. Most important decision of your life. Have a great vegan day. Have a great vegan life. Oh God.
Yeah, you know the vibes. Today, I think we are going vegan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Let's try. And are you vegan?
Obviously, beautiful vegan man, beautiful vegan lady, vegan man.
You vegan? Okay.
The fuck?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you guys. So, hey, you know the vibes. I'm gonna try my best to be the vegan part of myself, and thank you for your knowledge.
I hope you take this seriously.
I'm taking this seriously. My life is serious like you do.
Animal lives are serious.
My life is serious because without me, it's like you. Without you, the animals. So we start from you, yourself.
Yeah.
The man in the
Mirror.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah, you know. Right.
There's a video on there. It's about speciesism in German and in English. Please share it because everybody who's against racism needs to know about speciesism. It's the greatest form of discrimination on the planet. By the way, I will be posting this to YouTube on my English channel and probably excerpts of this on my English TikTok. It's called the.vegan.
Okay.
Not on my German channel.
Discrimination means putting an individual or a group at a disadvantage because of an arbitrary trait. Such discrimination can take the form of racist comments, homophobic laws, and even acts of violence committed against entire groups. But no matter how mild or brutal the discriminatory act is, it is always wrong.
Doing nice content. You're doing nice content.
Thanks.
Appreciate that love that you give to the people and to the animals.
It's not love. It's just human rationality.
Nah, it's love. It's all about love.
I don't have to love someone to not enslave them. I don't love every pig that I don't
You
eat.
have to love the animals to understand
No.
this.
I don't care for animals. I just
I
care
mean,
for
I'm
their
just talking
suffering.
about. I'm just talking about you. I'm not talking about me because you have to have love to them to do this on the street.
Yeah, respect.
it's respect, but when respect comes from love, you know.
You can have that spiritual opinion, but on the end of the day, veganism is just a logical extension of human rights. Violence needed justification. We don't have a justification to enslave animals,
We will see each other.
I think.
So, like, what are you doing with this video?
We are posting it on TikTok and YouTube.
On TikTok, on YouTube?
Yes.
For what?
To reach more people like you.
Like me?
Yes. Make them go vegan.
I think you're not going to reach my Ghana people.
There even is activism in Africa for animal rights, so people everywhere understand
And
that.
the way you talk.
I obviously reached you right now.
You're not going to reach the Africans.
I reached you right now. Why not?
You reach me.
Yes. So I reach African people. Have a great vegan day. And not all African people are the same.